It's coffee time. Every now and then, I do my intro, and one of like three-ish things happens. One is that the intro is so high, I assume that every dog on the block is barking. Number two is that I say it, and it feels like all of the air has just escaped my body. Like, for some reason, I was so tense or like so ready to make a coffee video that I lost all of the air while saying it, or all of the air was trying desperately to escape. And then the third one is that it happens and I just feel like that was nice. It's good form, good pacing, good volume level. I felt all right about today is what I'm saying. I felt like today was, not like 10 out of 10, but like it was like all right. I also drank almost all of my coffee already because we just had the podcast. So my poor little fox, this is the mug that's just like huge and has a little foxtail, and inside is a little fox that's like, hey, what's up? And right now he's just sitting in a really sad puddle of coffee. He's just like, where's the rest? I'm trying to show you the there it is. There it is. Now you can see it. It's swashing. He's just gazing up at me like, where's the rest of the coffee? I drank it. You judgmental fox. I realize that this is like the most exciting thing. It's when I put beverages in there. But, there, now you have nothing. And you're all alone. The podcast was very fun. It was nice to come back and do the podcast. It's weird because I almost feel like I prefer my first work day to be just filled with work. Because, like, we had MLK Day off yesterday, so nobody was working. I went in for Daily Bite this morning, and everybody was so like, welcome back, and I was like, thanks, guys. But everybody felt like it was Monday. We were all constantly reminding each other that it was Tuesday. So, like, when we came in, the room, the Polaris Lounge, where we do Daily Bite and Friend Zone and all that, every now and then somebody uses it for a thing, and they don't put away anything. Like, nothing gets put away. And the problem with that, oddly enough, is that when we come in for Daily Bite, it adds a lot of time. It means you have to tear everything down. You have to get stuff out of the room. You have to set up for Daily Bite. You have to set up the camera for Daily, just a lot of stuff. So when I went in this morning, I walked into the lounge, and it was there was stuff everywhere. A disaster. There was stuff everywhere. And I got really concerned because I was like, guys, this is podcast day. Like, the second we're done with Daily Bite, I have to run home as fast as possible. And they were like, oh my God. Oh, it's Tuesday. I was like, I know, it's Tuesday. And like, I was, again, perfectly fine with coming back and having like Daily Bite and Co-opcast and MangaPod and like all of it. I'm totally cool with that because it means, I get back into the pace of it really quick. But I was immediately concerned. I was like, how are we going to tear this down in time? My only job while they're setting up for Daily Bite is getting my makeup done. That's it. Which does not take all that long. So I sat down to do makeup. Michelle and I are chit-chatting about whatever, what we were doing last week and blah, blah, blahs. And when I was done with my makeup and done with my hair getting straightened or whatever, I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to go in there and check and see how close they are, not thinking for a second that it was going to be anywhere close. And I walked in, and it was all almost completely set up. And really, this was just a long-winded story so that I could say the people that I work with are awesome and work really hard. And Jeff the intern, you're dope. I was like, who did all this? And they were like, it was Jeff. Jeff mostly, tore down everything and set everything up. And I was like, what? That's awesome! I'm so excited. So everybody did good work today. And we got done earlier than we normally do, which was exciting to me. Because I was able to come back here and not feel like I needed to rush, which is the worst. And, Sam was our guest on Co-opcast, and I didn't want us sharing the same internet. So I called up Jeannie last night, and I was like, can Sam do the podcast from your place? And she was like, yeah, of course. So not only was I coming back just like for myself, I had to come back in time to pick Sam up, take Sam to Jeannie's, come back from Jeannie's, set up, be here in time for sound check. I was so worried. And then it all worked out fine. Got done early. Everything was torn down and put back up perfectly. It was great. It has been a great day so far. It's all going according to plan. And maybe that's going to jinx me. It was all going great. And thawing chicken right now. It's so nice having somebody else around to, like, eat healthy with. And I realize that sometimes that can go both ways, right? You can either say, I really want to eat healthy, and so this person is going to be my accountability buddy. And when you want to eat something healthy, they're there to be like, yeah, let's eat something healthy. Let's cook right now, right? But then every now and then, it could also be, man, maybe I'll just order delivery. And the other person's like, yeah, we should just order delivery, right? So I'm hoping it doesn't take that sort of a turn. But so far, you know, the one day so far has been going good. I think that's very common, though, when people decide, man, I eat way too much junk food and I don't feel very good and I should be eating better. I think, you know, the first couple of days, I was so gung-ho, like, yeah, man, all this tastes so good, this is awesome, this is great. And then a couple of days go by and you're like, I could really just go for pizza. Pizza would be good. But I also feel like eating healthy and not allowing yourself cheat days is just a recipe for disaster. I don't know, maybe that's not always true, but I feel like that's typically the case. People just get so burnt out on it. And having a cheat day to look forward to, like choosing a cheat day per week or per 2 weeks or whatever works best for you. I feel like that is good because then, yeah, you can be like, no, I'm waiting until cheat day, right? I have a whole bag of jalapeno chips. They're going to make me poop evil. It's going to be the worst in the world. And when I had a break, when Co-opcast had a break, I was like, oh man, I'm going to go grab a snack. And I was like, oh, what do we have? I'll grab the carrots. And I went in there and it was everything. It took everything. Everything in me to not just eat the jalapeno chips. But I was able to be like, no, it's a cheat day. Cheat day, I'm going to eat all those chips. And then I'm not leaving the bathroom. It's going to be bad. But they're going to be so delicious on cheat day. How gross is that? This is the show you all signed up for, guys. I'm sorry to say. Sorry to say that, but if I want to talk about poops, we're going to talk about poops. Jalapeno chips make me poop. And it's real bad. It smells the worst. But, fortunately, I have that poopery stuff, and it works. It blows my mind. Every time I'm like, this poop is going to smell real bad. You spray some of the poopery in the toilet, you poop, and then it smells like weird citrus stuff. And you're like, that's much more pleasant. It's great. It's great. Yeah. I'm going to go pick up Sam, read the rest of Sherlock. If any of you want to join us for Manga Pod, we're reading the Sherlock manga this week. Heck yeah. It's dope. And there's only 7 chapters. They're all, like, over 40 pages, I think. But that's, I mean, for a really short manga, that's not that bad. It's not going to take you all that long. So, we're reading all of that. Discussing that for Manga Pod today. Twitch.tv/happily_Aaron at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, reading the rest of Sherlock and then doing Manga Pod and making dinner or whatever dinner is going to be. Gotta figure that out. But there's chicken! We got chicken going! And there's lots of veggies in there. Just need to like do this. Just like, yeah, that looks like a meal. That's what I need to do. So wish me luck with that. But I hope that you guys had an amazing day. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Mwah!